Hey guys, just a little disclaimer before the video starts. It's an old video. I made it many weeks ago before the summer started. It was supposed to be put on hold, but I never expected the details to change this much. And also for the details not to change at all. Okay, I come back from a month at a summer camp thinking that the entire video is going to be disproven with something, only to realize there's nothing changing. Okay, I checked Timber City's Spotify. Back then it was like, I don't know, like 15, 10 million, 27.5 million monthly listeners. Self-aware, it was at like 115 million, 187 million. That's what I thought it would be in November. What? What are we doing here? There's nothing changing. Okay, enjoy the video. I'm sorry. Tell me, have you ever heard this song? Chances are, if you've spent any hours doom scrolling on Instagram lately, you've heard either the chorus, the verse, whatever. You've heard it. And it's been heard over 100 million times. But where did these guys come from? This is the only song they've shown any interest in advertising. It's the only song they have on streaming, and they've been teasing it since February. And I feel like I'm the only person on the internet who's curious as to where they came from. They're on track to have 400 million streams on their first song by the end of the year. But where's that hype coming from? Have you ever heard your friend bump that new Timber City? Okay, editing Mirrorball here, and I have just realized something. You've probably heard your friend bump that new Timber City. Yes, I was way too slow. They have a fan base now. I'm not happy about it, but here's what we're gonna do, okay? We're gonna go into the time machine, right? We're gonna make a time machine. And we're gonna go all the way back to June. It's gonna be June now. Okay, let's keep going. Heard it at the supermarket? Your aunt's playlist? No. Something's not adding up here. There's no background or authenticity to this colossal blow-up that they're having. Are they an industry plant? Are they some sort of psyop? I don't know. But one thing I can say surely is that it feels like this band does not exist. I found Timber City while scrolling in March. They had less than 5,000 followers on Instagram, a bit over 10,000 streams on their song, and a weird lack of authenticity. Even that relatively tiny number of 10 million made me suspicious. I got even more put off when I checked the comments on their posts. Emojis, random bot comments, and Hebrew? Don't worry, this will be explained later. Don't worry. Now, after seeing this, I got even more suspicious. Sure, they had 2,000 reels using Self-Aware at that time, but I've seen songs with 10 times the popularity have less than 1,000. It just seemed like their popularity was shallow. They had no backing to what seemed like a crazy uptick in popularity. But who knows, maybe these guys are just the next Michael Jackson of whatever somber pop slop is being fed into the machine. But I think that something's up. And it starts with these guys. Timber City is made up of 3 members: Eitan Peled, Aviv Barinholtz, and Hen Cordova. I couldn't find the last one's real name, so I'm just using his Instagram handle. These guys make up the band, with their first sign of life being the creation of their Instagram page. It was made in 2023. However, these guys have a very small background that predates that. Eitan is by far the most famous of the 3. He's got a bit over 5,000 followers and seemed to have gotten his start as a producer. He's also got a small discography of original songs and collabs on a Spotify profile. His About section states that he is a Tel Aviv-based songwriter who has done a lot of stuff with names I don't recognize. Wait, nope, he did Valorant stuff. Okay, that is unsurprising. Cherry on top, just so you know, he's also done some stuff with NCS, who are the dudes who make the the visualizers with the royalty-free music with the circle in the middle. You know what I'm talking about. But really weird thing, if you go into some of these songs he's done, many of the collaborations are with one group. Sync. This name will come up later and it's going to be pretty big, I promise. Now on to Aviv and Hen Cordova. Yes, I'm grouping them together. Now you may be asking, why did you group these guys together? And I did for a reason. They're both very similar in the way they got their start. They make up the duo that is Sync Beats, the same group that Eitan Peled has spent many times producing and collaborating with. Now, there are a few more. Aviv is by far the most active musically. He's got the DJ name It's Messwave, as well as the group Ototo. Now, a few things about this confuse me. One is the fact that Messwave has almost 300,000 monthly listeners on Spotify, but less than 300 followers on Instagram. They have one post. There's no social media presence. So either it's like some sort of word of mouth thing, I don't know. I'm also weirded out by the fact that Timber City sounds so much different to the straight up club music that they make over in Sync and Eitan Peled and Ototo and all that stuff. And I think I have an explanation as to why. This type of music, this genre, this like style is exactly what's big in music nowadays. This is like the formula to going viral. They've got a chorus that is the perfect timing to the average Instagram reel. They sound exactly like one dude who is pretty popular right now, and this is the only song they ever promote, and they spam it. This is the Ryan Smith of music right now. This is what we're seeing. This is the factory. Summed up, the three have some basic musical background and experience, and at least they knew each other. Okay, one second. Before we move on, I just want to real quick show you guys just how poetic the lyricism of Ototo is. Okay, just listen real quick.
This ain't kosher. This the type of underground we call culture. Motherfucker hater, hush up, shut the fuck up, get down, wash the whole room.
By the way. Now that you know who makes up Timber City, we can look at every weird thing that just does not add up. Anyways, let's first look at the early reels they made. The vast majority of these commenters are other Israeli producers, bots, and nothing else. Who got these guys into the American stage? Now, let's scroll up to their bigger reels. Now, what confuses me about the bigger videos is just that the push is so wonky. Viral songs like this always have a big push, like one big thing that gets them out there and suddenly they're going up. Okay, this is their big breakout video. You see, 700,000 likes. That's a lot. When I first recorded this voice in June, they had 2 million views, which is a pretty good amount. It does not translate into 100 million streams. Now, if we look at this, so for 15 videos, this climbed from 10 million to 100 million. In 4 videos, the stream count went crazy. 100 million to 300 million in 4 videos. And some posts. These are mid-tier performing posts. These guys did not grow their audience on social media that much. But their streams and everything went crazy. Why? What I also find weird is that there's zero appearance of earlier fans. Or songs for that matter. There's no early demos, there's no like live shows. No, hey, I saw you guys play at the bar last week or somewhere, I don't know. They just showed up with one song, got a record deal, and are now playing at Austin City Limits. Did I mention that they're playing at Austin City Limits with one public song? Because they're playing at Austin City Limits with one public song. Even with that slot, they have stated that they have new music on the way. But what really sets me off is that they don't have a single presence in the realm of people. Sure, they got big, they have a lot of reels glazing the song, and I'll agree, it's catchy. But where is their presence? If you check their major playlists, what do you see? 90% of them are Spotify charts. When I checked in March, they had 0 non-Spotify playlist placements. What it feels like is that the song is popular, but the band is not. The song is the one getting all these streams and placements and shorts and reels and everything, while the band is just sort of watching from the sidelines. Even if you look at the record label, there is just no information. They use 30 Knots, which has these people signed. Now, by far their biggest asset is Nicky Yor, but this just seems way too small to be able to pull off a major industry plant. All in all, I see 0 backing to what these three have made. There's no fandom, no early struggle. It's like they turboed themselves into the Spotify top 50 charts. Where did you come from? Timber City? Well, this is my own personal timeline. In 2023, the Timber City account was created. However, it was under a different name, which I, for the life of me, could not find anywhere on the internet. Aviv and Hing Cordova were working as a DJ duo in Israel, and were in pretty close quarters with, as it seems, a pretty popular producer in the Israeli music scene. The three had been collaborating and working on projects like Ototo, Messwave, Sync, all that stuff. The three decided to branch off and create a band together, named it Timber City, and they wrote a song. They released it on February 15th, 2026, under the name Self Aware. And that's all I have. They have nothing else. I couldn't find any more demos or any other sort of collaborations. It's just Think Beats, Timber City, song. But there are still so many more questions that need answers. Where is this huge influx of fandom coming from? Where is it going? It's like a river with no origination. I don't know what's propelling their growth. Sure, they're on charts, and are getting so many streams, but who's listening? What kind of crowd is going to be waiting for them in Austin? I just don't see it. Now, after all this, I don't want anyone to go attacking them. At the end of the day, it's just three dudes trying to make music, and Self Aware is a pretty catchy listen. So just keep in mind that there may be some info they're not giving us that could clear all this up. Even industry plants can make good music. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video. I sure did enjoy writing it. It was very new. If you want to see more non-game related deep dives, just like and subscribe, and I'll see you all soon. Happy 1 year of Mirrorball.